What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue. This week's episode is for those who play Speed Duel. I've never played Speed Duel before, but this is for those who do play Speed Duel, because in today's episode I'm going to be talking about the Speed Duel GX Box and how good is it really? How good is it really? So obviously the name of the set is Speed Duel GX Duel Academy Box. It has been delayed to April 1st as far as its release, because of some shipping issues. Obviously the pandemic, of course. We do have the full set list of the set, including the decks that are in here. So we have Jaden. So we have Jaden's deck. We have Aster's deck. We have Chazz Princeton's deck. We have Crowler's deck. We've got Alexix Rhodes' deck. We have Jesse's deck. Zane's deck. Axel Brody, I believe is his name. We have his deck. Excuse me, and we also have some other cards as well for the set. So starting with Jaden, obviously you guys know Jaden is all about the heroes. So we have Elemental Hero Avion, Burstinatrix, Clayman, Sparkman, Bubbleman, Blade Edge, Wildheart, and Necroshade. Plus, we also have some other cards as well. We have Goddess with the Third Eye, which if you guys don't know anything about this card, just to summarize what it is, it's basically a polymerization. It basically acts as a alternate fusion material, if you will, so to speak. And then of course we've got Wing Karibo. No damage, no problem. Wing Karibo basically helps you not take any damage. Or I guess rather the phrase should be, are you taking damage? No problem. Wing Karibo helps you not get dealt damage. Then of course we got Rottweiler. This is basically a way to not only it's basically a fusion recovery, but with legs, which that's all it is. We got polymerization, fusion sage, Rhoda, which is still an awesome card. Skyscraper, fusion recovery. Speaking of, our Righteous Justice, which I believe is back row removal. We have negate attack, a hero emerges, and hero signal for the main. For the extra deck, we got Flame Wing Man, Thunder Giant, Rampart Blaster, Seam Healer, Dark Bright, and Plasma Vice. Obviously, Flame Wingman is like your main wing condition, because of the fact that you're dealing a good amount of damage to your opponent, so it's not too bad. Not too bad. Just looking at this deck alone, this is basically what you would see in a TCG starter deck, or even also a Speed Duel starter deck. Just because of the fact that you have a lot of really good like generic reprints, like Poly and Sage and Rhoda, which are still some of the best cards in the game right now, which is incredible. And then of course too, Righteous Justice basically again it's kind of like Harpy's Feather Duster, but there has to be like a condition in order to make it look like a Feather Duster. I think it's for each hero on the field you get to pop a back row. So if you have 3 heroes, you basically get to Feather Duster their whole board, which is pretty cool. For the Aster deck, I don't think there are. Oh, there's only 2 extra deck monsters in here. Okay, that's pretty crazy. So for the Destiny heroes, we have Plasma, Doomlord, Diamond Dude, Blade Master, Dasher, Fearmonger, Dogma, Double Malicious, and Dark Angel. Then of course for the spells, and then for the rest of the deck we got Poly, Rhoda, Fusion Sword, Murasame Blade, Dark City, D Spirit, Over Destiny, Night Beam, Destiny Signal, D Chain, and D Counter. And for the extra deck you have Destiny and Dragoon, and Destiny Hero Dangerous. So Dragoon is actually not is actually a pretty decent card. Being able to just pop monsters on your opponent's board each turn is pretty good. The only downside is that you're locked out of your battle phase. That's like the only downside, but it's still really good. It's still really good card. And then Dangerous is okay. It's okay. And then for Chazz, you guys know Armed Dragons, Ojamas, and a giant Megazord, basically. we have Ojama yellow, green, black, red, and blue. We've got V Tiger Jet. We have Chiron the Mage, which I believe is sort of removal. You have to discard a card to use its effect, so it's basically the cost, which is it's okay. It's okay. You do get a peek at your opponent's back row, and you basically get to pop it sort of, but it's not too bad. And then of course we have Orange Dragon, level 3, 5, and 7. We have W-Wing Catapult, and then of course we got Poly, Ojama Delta Hurricane, Oja Magic, which sort of gives you the Ojamas, sort of. Tri White, Oja Match, the Grave of Enkindling, Super Rush Recklessly, Spike Shield with Chain, Wall of Disruption. And for the extra deck, we have Ojama King, Ojama Knight, and VW Tiger Catapult, which is not too bad. It's a pretty decent it's a pretty decent deck. You're seeing cards that look like they haven't been reprinted in years, but truth be told, a lot of these have been reprinted a lot over the years, like the Ojamas, the Armed Dragons, as well. The Wall of Disruption. They've been reprinted so many times, especially in the TCG. The price has gone down probably literally just a little bit. But as far as Speed Duel, they have their own prices, to be honest. But then of course we have Crowler. Obviously, when it comes to Crowler, you know what's up. Ancient Gears. So we got Golem. So we've got Golem, Beast, Soldier, Ancient Gear. We have Engineer, Knight, and Gadget. And then of course we've got Mechanical Chaser, Giant Rat, the Trojan Horse, the Koichi, which is pretty nuts. Get to basically draw a card. Not too shabby. We have Earthquake. Ancient Gear Castle, Gear Town, Double Cyclone, which I believe is removal. It's sort of removal, but you have to pop one of your own back row to use it. Card Advance is actually really good because you're able to manipulate your deck and be able to think of your strategy and what exactly it is that you want to do with your next move, basically, which is really good. Metamorph, Statue of the Wicked, Damage Condenser, and Miniaturize, and of course, Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem, which I don't think you need Poly for that one, honestly. And then, of course, we've got Alexix Rhodes. We have Blade Skater, Senju the 10,000 Hands, which is not too bad, but let's be real, Manju is even better. Manju is so much better than Senju, because with Senju, I think you have to add a ritual spell, but with Manju, I believe you can add either one, which is really good. Sonic Bird is basically the same thing. You get to add the ritual monster or the spell to your hand, which is really awesome. DD Warrior Lady, nice piece of removal, not too shabby on that one. Warrior Lady of the Wasteland, which is kind of decent, honestly. I think I might I think I still have mine. Let me. You know what? Give me 1 second. Let me see if I still have it. Hang on 1 second, guys. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. I had to check. I need to see if I still have my copy. Because I'm pretty sure that I do. If I don't, then I'll look it up. I think I still have mine. But, in fact, I think it is indeed an Earth. So let's see. Here we are, Warrior League of the Wasteland. I knew I had that copy. So let's see what you do. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the grave, you can special summon one Earth Warrior from your deck with 1500 or less attack in face-up attack position. That's actually not too bad. Being able to just automatically summon monster, being able to automatically summon a monster like right off the bat from your deck is not too bad. So you can easily go into a blade into possibly a Blade Skater. You're most likely going to be going into a Senju with this deck, so it's not too bad. We have L12 Cyber 2-2, Cyber Gymnast, Cyber Prima, Cyber Angel Benton, Edaton, and Izuna, which is not too bad. We have the Warrior Returning Alive, which basically is sort of Monster Reborn of sorts, but you're adding the card to your hand from your graveyard instead of to the field. We have Ritual Weapon, Machine Angel Ritual, Berserk Scales, Cosmic Cyclone, which is an excellent card, nice piece of removal, Hollowed Life Barrier, Double Passe, and Jar of Avarice, which is not too bad. And then, of course, we have Cyber Blader, which I believe is the Fusion, which is pretty good. Which is really good. Then, of course, Jesse, you know what's up. Crystal Beast for days. So we got Rainbow Dragon, we've got Amethyst Cat, Amber Mammoth, Ruby Carbuncle, Emerald Turtle. I know it says Tortoise, but you guys know me, I'm calling it Turtle, because that was how they named it in the anime. Topaz Tiger, Cobalt Eagle, and Sapphire Pegasus, which is probably one of the more better Crystal Beasts of the bunch, because it allows you because with Sapphire, it allows you to manipulate your back row for your Ancient City Rainbow Ruins, which is actually in this deck, actually, which is pretty cool. And then, of course, we have Crystal Seer, which is actually pretty cool. We got the Rainbow Ruins Field Spell, Rare Value Crystal Blessing, Promise, Release, and Tree, and of course Raigeki, which is sort of removal. We have Rainbow Life, Rainbow Gravity, Gravel Storm, and Crystal Conclave, and then of course Rainbow Overdragon, which I believe you can use either the seven Crystal Beasts, or you can use Rainbow Dragon, which you're most likely going to be using Rainbow Dragon for the most part with this one. And then of course with Zane, you guys know what's up. Cyber Dragons for days. Plus these Cyber Darks. So we have Cyber Dragon, Hunter, we have Hunter Dragon, Proto Cyber Dragon, Cyber Phoenix, Cyber Dark Horn, Edge and Keel, Exploder Dragon, Cyber Valley, Cyber Dark Claw, Poly, Different Dimension Capsule, Future Fusion, Overload Fusion, Cyber Dark Impact, Trap Jammer, Cyber Shadow Gardna, Straight Flush, Memory Loss, and Cyber Network. And then of course, Cyber End Dragon, Chimera Tech Overdragon, which is a board wipe, but you're wiping out your own board for the most part. And then Cyber Dark Dragon, which is pretty cool. And then we've got Axel Brody. I believe he is the last one? Yes, he is actually the last one that's in the set. We got Volcanic Doomfire, Blazing Impachi, Charcoal Impachi, UFO Turtle, Spirit of Flames, Raging Flame Sprite, Double Volcanic Shell, Volcanic Blaster, Volcanic Hammerer, Volcanic Rocket, which I believe can get you to a Blaze Accelerator, which is really cool. Royal Firestorm Guards, which is not too bad. Salamandra. Twin Twister, which is an awesome piece of back row removal. Awesome. Blaze Accelerator, Tri-Blaze Accelerator, Wildfire, Michizore, Covering Fire, and Firewall. And then for the rest of the cards, we have Hourglass of Life, which is an OCG import, actually. I believe... Let's see. I'm actually going to go on Nexus really quickly. Just pick a deck. And what was it? Hourglass of Life. Hourglass of Life. So it's a light attribute 2-star fairy with 700 attack and 600 defense, and its flavor text reads, this creature grants power instead of shortening life. Well, that's pretty cool. And then we have Hourglass of Courage, which is an really old card. It's a 4-star light fairy with 1100 attack and 1200 defense, and its effect reads, if this card is normal for summon, its original attack and defense are halved until the end phase of your next turn. After that, the original attack and defense are doubled. So it's not too bad. So I'm glad we're finally getting to see a lot of these cards from the OCG being printed in a Speed Duel set, or even in a core set, such as such as Battle of Chaos, when we got the Bondi artwork of Dark Magician, which was really cool. And then of course we got Big Koala, Moki Moki, Don Zalug. Actually, Don Zalug is not too bad. Don Zalug. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can activate one of these effects. Discard a random card from their hand. Send the top 2 cards of their deck to the grave. Ooh, so it's a way to manipulate their deck so they can't get the cards that they need, which is really good. Which is pretty cool. A Princess Magician, Death Kangaroo, Gyroid, Hydrogeddon, Rainbow Dark Dragon, Black Brachios, Ancient Gear Golem, Sphere Karibo, Master of Oz, VWXYZ Dragon Catapult Cannon, or I guess the Megazord. Yeah, it literally looks like a fucking Megazord. If you guys have not seen, it's a Megazord. Let's see, must first be special summoned from the extra deck by banishing the above cards you control. Once per turn, you can target a card your opponent controls, banish that target. When this card declares an attack, and on an opponent's monster, you can target the attack target, change the attack target's battle position. Flip effects are not activated. Holy shit, that's actually pretty busted. Book of Moon, nice way to stop your opponent from triggering effects, which is really good. Fusion Weapon, Moki Smackdown, Crystal Beacon, Ojama Country, Advanced Dark, Rising Energy, Justy Break, and Floodgate Trapple. In fact, Justy Break, I believe it works on vanillas. Activate only when your opponent declares an attack against a face-up normal monster you control. Destroy all monsters in the field except face-up attack position normal monster. Yeah, so it's sort of like Mirror Force, but for the vanillas, which is pretty crazy. Honestly, overall, this is not too bad. Not too bad of a set. Again, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of Speed Duel, but honestly, this is not too bad. I mean, again, you're getting reprints of cards that haven't been reprinted in years. You know, like Goddess with the Third Eye. I don't think that card has been reprinted since, what was it, Legendary Collection Yugi's World, if I remember correctly. So it's been a while. Rampart Blaster is another one. Plasma Vice is another one. In fact, I think it was a tin promo actually back in the day. So it has been a while for a lot of these. But all in all, this is not too bad. I think this might be probably one of the more better Speed Duel boxes that Konami has released in ever. I know that I did talk about the last one, which had which was the DM era. I think we're starting to get a Speed Duel box for each era. We already got one for the DM era. We've got one for GX. I guess we're getting one for 5Ds, Zexal, Arc 5, and Vrains. I presume. I don't even know, honestly. I don't even know, but that's pretty good. So 5Ds, obviously it's the 6 signers: Yusei, Jack, Crow, Akiza, Leo, and Luna. Trudge, perhaps. And then maybe, I don't know. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. But But again, this is for those who do play Speed Duel. Do I recommend this set? If you guys want to get the set, you're more than welcome to. I would just say get the singles, because this set, as sealed, it'll go up in price over time. So I recommend just getting the singles themselves. But that, to be fair, again, reprints. Again, you're getting so many reprints of cards that haven't been reprinted in years, such as cards like excuse me, such as Goddess with the Third Eye, Rawweiler, Rampart Blaster, Steam Healer, Plasma Vice, Dasher. I think the only other other than this set, the only reprint that it came in was, I think, was the recent OTS set that just came out, which I did talk about on the channel if you guys haven't checked it out. Fearmonger, Blade Masters is another one. Hadn't been reprinted, I think, since Legendary Collection 2, which is pretty nutty. Dark City, D-Spirit, what else? Spike Shield with Chain. I think since the Battle Packs, actually, is pretty nuts. The Ancient Gears. A lot of these have not been reprinted in quite some time, actually, which is pretty insane. Double Cyclones, another one. Warrior Lady of the Wastelands, another one. DD Warrior Lady. I think what was it? Duelist Saga. I think was its last reprint. So again, I would just go for the singles, but if you want to get the whole box, you guys are more than welcome to. But that brings me to the question of the day. What are your guys' thoughts on this Speed Duel set, and what decks do you guys think will be in the 5D set if we get it? Let me know in the comments below, and that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want to see more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, which get posted every Friday, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you guys do not miss out on any new content that comes your way. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. All the links will be down in the description below. And if you guys have any family you guys want to send me, and you guys want me to open it up on the channel, all the info will be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.